Welcome. I got a few questions on this slide in the final review deck, so I thought I'd just quickly talk through it in a video. It puts together both multi-programming programming across multiple processes as well as sockets. On the left you see two ovals. These are client processes, and on the right there's three ovals. These are processes that are going to be running on the server. Let's start on the server side, that middle process. A socket is created, you bind to a certain address, you listen up to 5 connections, and then you go into this while true except loop. What's happening here is we're looping accepting connections. It's a blocking call, and so the server is waiting for a client to connect. Let's assume one of the processes on the left side, which is a client TCP connect call, fires up and runs. It connects to the server. The server is listening on the port or on the socket. It accepts and returns the new SD, which is the socket descriptor. Now, for that first accept, what happens is we have a fork occurring. The fork creates a child. The child is going to use the socket that's passed back. That's been accepted, and read. First, it closes the server socket because it's not listening or accepting. It's basically going to just read from the client socket. It does the read, and then it closes the new SD, which is the client socket, and that process goes away. Meanwhile, the server process loops back around, accepts another socket, blocking, waiting. Let's assume another client starts, connects to the socket, same thing happens again. We fork a process. That child process closes the server SD, which is the server socket, but that's just the socket that he has within his. It's the same socket, but we don't need multiple processes accepting on it. The client socket then uses the new socket that was returned and reads data. The server loops back around to true and is blocked in the accept call. This is the way web servers work. Looping, accepting, and forking, or creating a new thread, and then having that socket read the thread from that thread. Hopefully that clears things up. Good luck on the final. I'll see everybody on Wednesday night.